Get the Austin Executive Desk for just $8.50, only at
Living Spaces.
With insights from Quest, you're empowered to adapt and thrive at every stage of life. The Quest Elite Health Profile is informed by more than 85 health markers that reveal how your body is working right now.
What's up, guys?
Once more with feeling.
Respect the taco.
Niggas did, but I'ma let the paperwork come out because they're gonna tell it all, goofy, so stop playing with me. Your mama lost enough already. Be there for her before I turn my LP up on mommy grave. Damn, he talking crazy even while telling. Gon' keep sucking Booney's dick. A nigga who ain't even go on 64th and get your dumb ass. When I went on 59th and told that man what was going on, he said you shouldn't have went down there. Yo pop's a hoe, boy. Yo, open your eyes, little goofy, or you just too lost to see the truth. That nigga told the whole world he was gonna shoot a video on 64th and was 100 deep, ready to go down there. His bitch ass wouldn't go. Stop playing like that's who you look up to. I got on his ass and he used his grandma to make me not beat his ass on Little Mo's grave. Look, I don't even give a fuck. If I didn't do something, ain't no nigga gonna FaceTime me and tell me they on the way to my crib and beat my ass when they get there. I don't want to talk or tell a nigga his bad. My grandma gonna be at us. Booney, tell your son the truth.
What is he?
Nigga, his daddy a pussy. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Bella.
Yo, jam on his elbow shit.
No, I'm good.
Jam on his elbow shit.
Thank you.
I gotta keep it a bean with y'all. Jam on his elbow shit.
Oh, this is OTF Jam saying this. Oh, damn. That Jam going off.
Anyway. So Jam is committed.
Yeah. Juvenile arrested, charged for the.
I don't have to tell you the story of
for murder of UPS,
who's also a cooperant.
Oh, right.
Basically, Vonnie is the cousin of King Von. We seen him in the Icebox video.
Right.
He's the one who helped plan the whole travel to L.A. He got the gloves. He got the hotel. He got whatever for the killers. He got them the guns.
That's crazy.
Once he figured out that the shooters were telling, he basically said, I'm good. And he tried to cut a deal himself. His father told on him basically saying, Vonnie's trying to get a deal to get out. Vonnie said, fuck this all for one, none for all shit. Nigga, they want Dirk. Clearly, the prosecutors, the AUSAs have told these guys, we know you helped set up that shit. But we know you helped set it up because Dirk wanted it done. If you deliver us Dirk, we could talk. Here's the thing with OTF Vonnie. OTF Vonnie this is OTF Vonnie right here.
Oh, man.
He's the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
OTF Vonnie, his record is clean as a whistle. He could have become a police officer. Not even a jaywalking ticket, no parking ticket, nothing. He's not a felon.
Yeah, no, he's not a...
So while OTF Jam is admitting to all the murders he did, hoping to get 20 years, Vonnie, who did participate and was a major help to set up the murder, he's down to flip on Dirk to say, well, Dirk told us to do it. He's hoping to get between 5 and 7 years.
Damn.
He's been locked up already for 2.
Yep.
So his telling on Dirk is hoping that they give him 5 to 7. He would be out in 3 years.
I had a bugger.
You know, you do 85%. They got all the programs too.
Right. I mean, it makes sense because he's not a felon.
Dirk say to the judge, yo, by the way, Bezu was not arrested for the stuff.
Right.
But Dirk said in one of his recent filings, hey, this person who you guys are trying to use evidence from him, he's dead. And he died on this particular date. And because he's dead and we can't cross-examine to get what we need in trial, you can't use whatever he said previous to trial. The date of the death that you cross-reference when you looked up who Dirk was talking about, because Dirk knows all the co-defendants.
Yeah,
They're just putting in code for now.
I think Dirk is cooked.
They realize it's Bezu, but Bezu is dead.
Yeah.
So the last part of this three-prong situation, where in the first incident in 2019, we have Witherspoon who's going to snitch on Dirk and say, yo, when Dirk was getting his stolen cars to go kill people, he would hit me up and his people would hit me up. Remember, that's why they're trying to charge Dirk with RICO?
That point, just don't do crime no more.
Because they're
y'all.
saying Dirk paid for these strikers, not only for him, but also for other people who wanted to do other bullshit. So he's going to connect that
strikes,
and he's going to cooperate.
That's crazy.
When it comes to Lil Pob, the shooter, Jam, the guy who helped plan it, Vonnie.
Only the
they're both telling on
informants.
And Baby Threat, who's connected to Jam.
Oh man,
is the reason why Jam kind of got jammed up.
Jam got
and also
the Icon G2 Ratchet lineup just got even bigger.
Fuck.
New styles.
Shut up, Harbor Freight.
So there's three possible cooperators there. There's even more. But we're talking about the main ones. It would take us probably 2 hours to get to every
2 hours.
It's a lot.
I heard there was some crazy number of like witnesses too.
So what's the last situation?
30,
the last
40?
situation is sliding for D thing. And Stephon Mack. When was Stephon Mack murdered? Stephon Mack, he was murdered January 27th,
literally
2022.
like
it's expected
5 months
that
before Dirk got
allegedly.
No, way more
allegedly,
than that, like 9 months.
Remember, Google this. When was
9
OTF
months before Dirk got
Jam
arrested?
released?
When was OTF Jam?
February 2022.
Ooh, a month
allegedly,
after.
remember, Dirk's main hitter is locked up.
Right.
Boona is also locked up. Dirk needs some killers to go do the sliding. Allegedly, OTF Jam and Didi, Jam is locked up at the time.
Right.
They suggest some shooters that's kind of from around the way that could be trusted to go handle the hit. So Jam is locked up. They picked two guys. One guy,
Right.
his name is AJ.
AJ.
They
Who
know
the
him
fuck
as
is
AJ from Mike City.
Okay. AJ from Mike City.
His real name is Anthony Montgomery Wilson.
That's crazy. Like they just pop
And
up on Google.
on this hit, he takes another man with him, a guy named Preston Powell. In the hood, they call him Marley. This is why, and this is another fatal mistake by Dirk. Jam, he's been a pro, but he did fuck up when he took Baby Threat on the goddamn drill, because when Baby Threat got caught with a gun, can I tell you about the murder?
Yeah.
Quick. Jam is locked up.
You never want to go
Dirk
sliding
needs a
with
murder
other
to be
people.
done. Got to slide for his brother, ASAP. They get these two guys out of town. That's
Why can't
supposedly
Dirk do
Didi
it?
and Jam say, oh, them two could do it. Or really,
I know Von
Yo,
would have done it.
AJ got the shit.
Von would have done
Okay?
that shit himself.
These two happen to be the worst criminals ever. Ever. I hate to say it,
Somebody
but
said
they
Baby
hired
Fred was playing
two
chess
goofies.
by crying. Or no, he
Two
said he
goofers.
was playing chess by
Sorry
crying.
to say, but it is what it is.
That's crazy, yo.
First and foremost,
It's not.
there's a few things to talk about. Few things to discuss. Here's the video of the murder going down. They're in this
Right.
car.
I remember that one.
Stephon Mack walks out, and he kind of peeps what's going on here. You're gonna see AJ pop out, and then you're gonna see Marley as well. You're gonna see right here, they're already blasting. Okay. That would be AJ that's chasing him. And that would be Marley back here. The way he's shooting, like, nigga, he could have probably shot his own man in the head. That's
Yeah.
number one.
That's the crazy part. You're shooting while your man's still running.
Number two, there's a security guard who comes here, and he shoots at the security guard. He gets the security guard out of the way. Okay? He chases the guy down and actually subsequently murders him. They later run.
Why?
There's a guy running down, here we go. Preston Powell, Chicago. Yeah.
That's crazy. These fools were
Preston
caught.
Powell's a fat one. Skinny one is AJ from Mike City. So Marley's a fat one.
That's
Skinny
great.
one is AJ from Mike City. Now, why do I say?
Daylight.
Why do I say
Fucking idiots. Like,
these guys are the dumbest criminals ever? Well, let's just address the obvious. They abandoned the vehicle after they murder him. It's two of them. They run in separate directions. I didn't get to the dumb shit yet, even though that's still a little bit dumb, but okay. Why leave the vehicle? Fingerprints, all type of shit. Like, that nigga fat. You know there's some food crumbs somewhere. Come on, bro. Anyway. One of them, actually AJ, leaves his cell phone in the car. Just leave the cell phone in the car. They won't catch us. Leaves his cell phone in the car. They both run in different directions. They know that, the security guard or that center, because that was a center. It was for like some type of like, kind of like a re-entrance. It was like some anti-violence shit, I think. So the cops was going to be in the area after the shooting. People are going to call. It's then, so they leave it in the car, right? That's number one. So they leave the cell phone in the car. Then the Ring camera catches AJ going down the street and shouting out the other nigga's name. Yo, Marley, where you at? Now the cops has a definitive identification on these guys who are wearing masks. You're just saying his name. Fuck the no face, no case. I'll just tell you his name. Here we go.
that's crazy.
Perfect.
You are
He
stupid.
just shouts it out. Marley! Marley!
How dumb can you be?
Marley, come
Why
on!
would you do that? These guys never play GTA in the shows. You gotta
Criminal
like,
of the year.
Michael says initials only
Criminal
from
of the
here on out.
But
Why would you do that?
you thought the stupidity stopped there.
That's crazy. These guys are
Marley!
full blown retarded.
Marley texts AJ saying, hey, yo, when's Dirk gonna pay?
When's Dirk gonna pay?
Immaculate. Immaculate.
Hmm.
Immaculate. So Hold on. Give me 1 second. I want you to see these messages.
What? Ronaldinho's back.
So there is a text where it is asked, when is Dirk going to pay us?
The fuck?
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to read all that.
This is after they like pled guilty, right? Yeah, this is Stephon Mack. This is AJ. Other dude is Marley. Okay. Anyway, let me see if I can find a text thread. Text.
Did you want to bring the pen over here?
Here you go, Bubba.
What? What?
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw that.
Let me find it, y'all.
My highlighter.
Fucking stupid ass.
Oh. Homie left his phone on the charger. Beautiful.
That's crazy.
After killing the man and leaving the scene, you got to leave the McDonald's cup here, but you got to leave your cell phone plugged in case the feds want to check it. It's fully charged.
That's crazy.
Fully charged.
Criminals of the year. And these guys are stupid.
Now, let me see if I can find this. I don't want to have to pull it up.
And they probably did it for like 1,500 or.
There was messages though where he says, "Yo, did Dirk pay yet?
That's crazy.
Did Dirk pay?"
No, they didn't even get paid. I heard about that.
It was responded by AJ, who said, "Dirk is gonna pay when he comes to town on the 22nd." For the $1 million worth of game interview.
Oh shit! That's when he paid. When he did that wallow. That wallow in
In that interview, Dirk had $1 million on the table.
Yeah.
Which now federal prosecutors say, "Oh, it makes sense. You could just throw him some money in cash."
Yep. Some cash and then that's it. No bank statements, no nothing, no wires.
I want to pull up the text, but I can't find it right now.
I mean, he could have probably paid him in Bitcoin too.
Do I have it somewhere? Okay, fuck it. It's all good. Oh, this is it right here. Thank you. Thank you. Got it right here, y'all. Oh, this is not even it. Oh, that's not the end of it. So they start texting, and when police pull the text, they realize Dirk paid for this because they're saying, did Dirk pay? He left his phone in the car, made it pretty easy. Police will track it down. He's on video saying, "Marley!" Okay, good. So they lock up one of these guys. Actually, both of them. Now, when AJ's locked up, they realize this guy's dumb as a box of rocks. You know what they do? They take another inmate and they say, "Hey, listen, we'll give you a deal. Just wear this wire and go talk to this retarded ass nigga."
Oh
okay?
my gosh, he's talking to random ass. Why
they
would you
plant
talk to
someone in his
like
jail
that?
cell. And while he gets a new cellmate, maybe he's just lonely. He then goes on to reveal everything that incriminates Dirk about the plot of how this was a well-hired hit.
That's
Look,
crazy.
They said the 3 excerpts the government wants to use against Powell are these. This is AJ, right? He
That's
says,
a dub. Reminds me.
next thing you know, that's a dub.
Shorty.
Remind me when we were having a conversation. Ken told me like, shit, he is 70 ball right now. Basically, they were saying that Stephon Mack is worth 70,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm trying to get him to go to 90,000 for that shit.
Trying to
Okay,
get 90
we
out of
trying to
him
get
for this
90,000 out of them for murdering them. Now the nigga's locked up for the shit, and this is how
shit.
he's
For
talking.
youngin.
So CS is the person who they planted in the cell. They said, "Damn, for a motherfucker." Montgomery says,
For youngin.
"For youngin." Stephon Mack's hood name is Youngin.
Oh, you're a dumbass.
Caught him. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yep. Wow.
Here's
bro. And it's
excerpt
not
2.
even code. Somebody
AJ's
said, speaking in
explaining
code.
to the confidential source that although Dirk, that's individual A, contributed $50K, he only collected a portion of those funds.
That ain't even code. Just straight telling him. Yeah,
AJ says, look,
we smoked that food.
this what Jam told Didi. Remember I told you? Allegedly, Jam and Didi got these bozos.
Bro.
This what Jam told Didi. I mean, he told Bondo. Bug, he say, man, Dirk give up $50K, shorty. He only paid me a dub. So that's like $30K missing. Remind you, I'm locked up. So basically, he's saying he only got paid a dub, $20,000. Then the third excerpt, you have AJ saying that he got about $40,000 for the killing. So the confidential informant said, what? So altogether, you got 35? He said, man, 35,000, man. Then another 5,000 from JB,
Stay with
man.
me now. Yep.
And it was which they were supposed to give me 100 for that, shorty. They really owe me 100,000. So he admits
crazy.
that he gets
To think
or
that
he
they
got
would even pay you
40,000
that
for the
much,
killing.
like you are dumb.
But Dirk only contributed 20K.
Well, that's the most you're gonna get, 10K. 10.
These are 3 limited excerpts exclusively concerning AJ's admissions to the confidential source that he killed Mac to collect a payment that had been offered by Dirk
A
and his associates for the murder. The statements were clearly against AJ's interests and are independently corroborated by other evidence. These 3 limited excerpts are highly probative of the for hire component of Mac's murder, and their admission would not be unfairly prejudicial. They were fighting this until they pled guilty themselves. So that's the next thing. They realized they were caught hook, line, and sinker. You left your phone in the car. You're shouting this nigga's name. You're caught in a jail cell, like basically telling what you did. You broke it out. You confessed on yourself.
Bro, why are you yelling out his
took
name?
a deal to plead guilty in order to tell on Lil Durk. That's going to be part of Lil Durk's
Dirk's not
second
coming
trial.
back, bro.
He's going to face
A second
the
trial.
2 shooters who's going to say, Jam, and by the way, Jam's going to be in that trial too.
Fuck.
He's going to be like, yo, Jam and
Yep.
Didi
All 3 of the killers.
told us Dirk was going to give us this, and Dirk gave us 20K.
Yep.
It's a lot, y'all. What I've just described, and it took me over an hour to do it, chat. I've described the major things that the police are claiming they could prove against Dirk.
Yeah,
Whether
Dirk
through
is cooked.
informants,
Like, that fool's...
Whether through
That fool's
evidence
either
that
gonna
they
go
have
to jail
gotten
for
over the
life.
years. By the way, we still haven't gotten to the fact that they got Dirk's phone outside the crib.
They're probably going to bury his ass under the
They
prison.
got Dirk's phone from the home invasion.
That's wild.
Okay? They got Dirk's phone
That's
from the home
crazy,
invasion.
yo.
And what fucked up Dirk is that Dirk's girl, India, tried to cop to it. She said, I shot the guns because technically Dirk's a felon. He shouldn't have a gun.
Yeah.
Now, it could be different in a home invasion situation that guns are available that other people could legally own because it's a castle doctrine.
Yeah, life or
Dirk
death.
should have never said he had the guns. Dirk should have let his girl say she had the guns.
Yeah.
Except the cops realized they were lying because they had inconsistent stories.
Uh-huh.
The way the bullets were fired, they weren't aimed at somebody. It was fired in the air. Okay? Which, when India says she fires the gun and they try to talk to Dirk afterwards, Dirk was less than cooperative, but Dirk said something, oh yeah, I shot and I shot up.
Oh, you fucked up.
Then they said, well, we found
Shooting
a
in
bunch
the
of
air.
guns outside. Dirk tried to say, he tried to explain.
College should open
Oh,
doors,
come
not
on.
bury you in debt. At WGU, we keep tuition low.
Now I gotta rewind this shit.
While other guns was there, he said, my security leaves his guns here. And then he basically had like very blurry answers if the guns that were found were his security or for the ops who supposedly came.
Right.
Guys, there was a lot of cash that was there. By the way, it wasn't seen as nothing was taken. There was still a bunch of cash that were still there. That was also that made it funny. Another thing that made it funny is there wasn't like forced entry. They came to a specific entrance as if they knew the house. So if it's ops that clearly knew the spot. That seems like a close that back door. It don't get snake by, right? Exactly.
Yep. Backdoored.
So what the cops did in investigating it, they seized Dirk's phone. They took Dirk's phone and they kept it for 5 years. Dirk never got his phone back.
Damn.
They're trying to now use Dirk's phone in this particular case.
2021,
Dirk was
no?
fighting.
22?
It's a mess, y'all. Do y'all remember this? Lil Dirk.
Home invasion.
Let's see. No, Lil Dirk. Home invasion. This was it.
5 years ago. Yeah, 2021.
Units towards that area.
That's crazy.
Yeah, another broken window.
On one side is Chateau Glen, and on the other side is going to be Bill Webb.
They just be having the most random ass shit in those houses. Those rapper houses.
You good, Sarge?
Like I know you guys aren't home all the time, but like damn. Look at that. The kitchen don't got shit. There's like just random chairs everywhere.
Okay. There was some
Random
very
ass
concerning things that caused the cops. I think you're going to see a bullet hole around the stairs.
That's one.
I think this is a bullet hole here.
I go from
The interesting part about a home invasion, clearly, if it was ops, the ops just wanted to kill him.
Right.
Because there was money down there by the basement, and it was untouched. Let me show you. Look. All right, you got to go downstairs. Here's when they go downstairs. Go downstairs.
They're just clearing the whole house. I mean, it even has those little ass attic rooms, bro. That's crazy. That's a big ass house.
This when they go downstairs. Okay. Here we go. I think the money's in this room.
10-4, see if we can get units towards that area. Yeah, another broken window.
On one side is Chateau Glen, and on the other side is going to be Bill Webb.
You good, Sarge? I'm pushing. Huh?
What the fuck?
Essentially, there was a lot of money, and you could see some debris from the shooting.
Right. Yeah.
They come outside. Dirk and India pull back up. Also, which was interesting, it was Dirk and India who called the cops. It wasn't even the neighbor. It was interesting because now Dirk, when they come back, Dirk doesn't have a shirt on, which might be a thing where if he shot, if you know anything about gunpowder residue, you might want to get rid
it's
of the
gonna
shirt.
be all over you.
But he's also in the back seat of the car.
Like a face mask on him? Was there any babies present? What's your last? Okay. So y'all were upstairs asleep. What'd y'all hear?
Oh, it sounded like glass. This big noise.
Okay.
And that was early in the morning, huh? Oh, it was early in the morning.
All right, then what happened?
So, the nigga got asleep. She got up.
Okay.
My security always leaves guns like around the house.
Okay.
So I hit a break in. She grabbed a gun.
Okay.
We creep by the stairs.
Okay.
That's when we see like 2-3 people like lifting their head up.
Okay.
That's when the shooting happened. They ran.
Okay.
When I ran up, I told her to go in the closet. And she dropped the gun. I grabbed the gun, laid on the back porch.
Okay.
And that's how I simply cleared time again.
Okay. Now, did they shoot at you or did you shoot at them? You shot at them? Did they
shot too.
Did they shoot first?
So she said, I shot, and then Dirk jumps in and says, they shot too.
At you, that's what I'm asking. So they shot first. Okay.
India, real one. She's taking that. Look at Dirk. Dirk's making sure you wrote that shit down. Dirk ain't shit. Yo, India, real one, man.
Okay. Do you know how many rounds you think you shot?
Better
Just
move.
I know you just a few rounds. Okay.
Yeah. That's crazy, yo.
And then you dropped the gun, and then you picked it up, Mr. Banks? Okay. All right. So then once she dropped it, you picked it up and ran to the back porch. And then what happened? Did you say you laid down and watched them?
No, I laid down.
Okay.
And they started screaming. I think it was something. I couldn't really hear. They was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I shot too.
You shot back? You shot at him? Okay. Okay.
Now, what happens is that they start to realize the story doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense at all, right? Even as they're telling you right now.
Dirk's a little bit like, both of them, but, people could also say, well, they're African-American, like they come from Chicago, they have a bad relationship with the cops. That's why they're not like, oh my God, thank God you're here.
All right, just give us a little while. We got to get everybody here. Once we know something, we'll let y'all know, okay? Was locked. Yeah. Okay.
Now they constantly go back to try to figure some shit. I think they asked for the gun right here.
Leave it there.
The owner of it too.
The owner of it? Okay, that's fine. Because
so Dirk, another thing why they take Dirk's phone.
Right.
They take Dirk's phone because there's a bunch. Apparently, there were 10 guns in the house. 10 guns. Dirk says that the majority of the guns. Remember, he can't have a gun.
Yeah, he can't.
Why would your girl have 10 guns?
Yeah.
He said the majority of the guns is the security's guns.
Yeah. But why would they leave their guns there? Where your security at?
He says the majority of the guns is security guns. So when they're asking her what gun did she use, and she's saying it's right here, he said don't touch it, because obviously the cop don't want a woman passing a fucking gun.
Cheap flights, insane hotels.
Bro, these fucking ads, bro.
Remember all that crazy stuff we used to...
And Dirk jumps in the convo and says, that's our security gun.
there's, just to let you know, we found more firearms in the backyard. In the backyard. Yeah.
He said that must be theirs.
I'm just letting you know what's going on. So we found 2 more firearms. So
he had some too. So I don't know if they took it.
Okay, so he said they might have took some of the guns.
And when the shot went out, they dropped it, or I don't know if it's dead.
Okay. Where were they just laying around downstairs?
Yes. When you come, you sleep in the basement. Like if you see you go to the basement, go up there.
Now, another reason the cops are sketched out. Remember I told you, like, I could go back if y'all really want to see it. The cops is going to go down. They're going to say they're going to ask them about the money. Right. There was a bunch of money that's kind of left out in the open. and close to it were just guns. That's going to make any cop spooked. Bunch of cash and guns. That seem like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And that doesn't jive with the, our security stays downstairs and he just leaves his guns out. Well, does your security keep cash downstairs? Also, there was cash upstairs too, but I think it was at a safe or something.
Yeah, well, I saw that there was a safe back there, but that safe was locked.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I saw a lot of cash on the bed downstairs. Do you know?
That's where the security would sleep. So that doesn't make sense. Why would the security have got 50 bands and mad guns right there?
Yeah.
And the security's not there.
How much cash you had inside the house?
The safe was open.
Now, only safe I saw was the gun safe. That safe was closed. What I'm saying is there was cash laying on the bed.
Upstairs. Yes, that's where we were sleeping. Yeah.
No, not upstairs. Downstairs there was cash. And then there. Well, the reason why I'm asking, there was cash on the bed.
It's like you don't even know it's there. Like
there's like a TV stand. Now there was a black bag downstairs with drinks and stuff. Was that y'all's? Like you get at a grocery, like a convenience store, and they put all in the black bag.
It was on top of the.
It was on top of the mattress that was downstairs.
The way Dirt looks at India and the way she looks at him is like, this is I know they were truly in love, man. Like you could tell they try to communicate, bro, without saying something to each other. Like, are you saying this part or am I saying this part?
See, like you talking about the main level.
No, sir. I'm talking about in the basement.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you.
What time did the bodyguard leave?
He practically. Yeah.
Sometimes he stayed and sometimes he don't.
Did he leave last night?
Oh no.
He stayed.
No, he just got back in town.
Okay.
He got back in town yesterday.
Okay. You didn't get hit in the mouth, did you? Because I see your mouth's bleeding. That's all. I'm asking.
No, that's chips.
Huh?
Chat, but that's why I said this shit was always funny to me, though. You hear the cop is not. Yo, well, you never know. I mean, he could have hit his mouth, right? It's pretty hectic. Apparently, he grabs the gun, he drops on the ground or whatever. I always thought this was some domestic shit. The niggas hit in the mouth, bro. If some niggas come to kill you, you're not hitting the mouth, you're dead.
Yeah.
Shots are fired, but it's shots aimed up.
That don't make
Guns
sense.
are found in the back. I don't know what's like. This is a weird situation.
How are you
I
bleeding?
always found that.
Like
I always thought
slip?
this was a domestic situation or somebody who been to the house mad times.
Yeah.
This reeked like somebody been to the house mad times.
Yep.
If you see how
Back door.
when the cop goes down to the basement and you
That's
see
why
that
I don't
glass,
like nobody to my crib.
you could tell that's not like an easy accessible way.
What's wrong
So you
with
have
you?
to
What?
know the house. There was so much about this situation that it just I don't know.
It's not that serious.
No, looks like there's dropped blood on his lips. That's all I'm asking. Okay. All right. Well, we'll let y'all know what's going on. All right.
1320.
Another cop comes and they're like trying to figure it out. By the way, I believe it's either later that day or the other day. They asked to see Dirk's phone, and apparently what Dirk does, he does something smart. He could tell Dirk tells him, "No, you can't see my phone," but Dirk says, "I got nothing to hide." Dirk locks his phone. He turns it off. And this was new to me. When you turn it off, right? When your Face ID don't work at first, you got to put whatever. Apparently, there's encryption keys that when your phone just turns on, it's better protection than when you put your password in a couple times. So Dirk turns his phone off. They get a warrant, but they can't get into his phone because he had shut it off. And that becomes the subject of this thing where they can't really get everything they want off the phone, but they do recover some pictures, and apparently the pictures that they recover was Dirk having screenshots of Lil Tim, where his address is, screenshots of Quando Rondo shows, and basically it was showing how obsessed Dirk was with trying to track Quando Rondo and Lil Tim.
That's insane.
Mr. Banks.
Really got all
I can't
that.
remember. Yeah, that's the only thing I know. It's dirt thing.
They know who he
We
is
have any
too.
guys out
So.
towards Delaware.
Yep, I got people
Literally
headed
said
that
there's
way.
dirt.
Got a K9 and a guy that'll come help y'all run with the K9.
Okay.
Just cause like one of our
They were wearing masks, like t-shirts over their face. There was 3 of them. What they stated was is just they were upstairs sleeping. They said it sounded like they were they heard a loud noise, sounded like glass. Their bodyguard lives here, but he's got firearms laying around the area. They grabbed one of the firearms. They creeped his wife, her girlfriend, creeped downstairs. Heard gunshots. She popped off rounds. They're saying that they popped off rounds, and then Mr. Banks said she ran back upstairs. He grabbed the firearm, laid down on the back porch, cranked off rounds, and then they took off running out the back. He said there's 3 of them.
rounds fired by all parties.
Mm-hmm. The weapon that they fired is inside their car. I haven't touched it or retrieved it because I don't know.
But the actual perpetrators fired too.
Mm-hmm. There's shell casings inside the house, 2 or 3. Sarge said he found weapons in the back as well. So
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't really find other shell casing. That's another thing that was weird. There's a few shell casings there, but it seemed like it's fired in the house from downstairs up. Not even from upstairs down.
Down, right. That don't even make sense with the story they said.
I'll get it. I just there might be in my passenger side door.
It's Sunday, all right. Oh yeah, I'm trying to call some. I was trying to call.
Honestly, I think this is a.
What was that?
I was gonna walk down there and kind of overlook the backyard.
We haven't walked down there
I'm gonna leave it alone until the
because we cleared.
That's
They came in from the bottom.
Came from the bottom.
They came in from the bottom of the house.
See that's the odd part too. So they came from the bottom of the house, which is back here.
Oh yeah.
No, but like, how'd they even get into the residential area? Isn't it
But
gated?
see, how would you know to hit this specific house?
That looks like a gated community.
Yeah.
This is yeah. This.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Burglary with bringing your own firearms. Nah, that's not around here.
Well, their security wasn't here, and he lives here.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody knew. Just happened to hit on it.
Yeah, they knew that the security guard wasn't there. He wouldn't be in town. They knew Dirk and India would be alone.
Fame,
They knew exactly where to go into the house.
He's
And they know what time to hit the house.
rising R&B. No, I'm just saying he's one of the. His music is good. Sarge, do you want the lowdown of description and everything that I've got so far?
Yeah, I'm gonna need everything, but this K9 got a track.
They're on the way. We got a bloodhound on the way. They're running code to get
Stay
here.
off the scene until they get a
That's what I mean. They come in and out the back, so I'm just.
Here's around back in.
Yep, Dirk lived in the burbs while selling death music to the youth.
That's what it backs up to.
That's
If
crazy.
I'm not mistaken, we tracked somebody from this back here, down here, just last year. Back
That
through
was
here.
missing juvenile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back through here, and which it all backs up to the Dale Web and all this stuff, which is still part of.
Well, there's another entrance.
Yeah, there's another
back there. Yeah.
So is this little house right here his garage?
And Mr.
Yeah, these
Banks,
motherfuckers are too rich.
they were upstairs sleeping. They heard a loud noise. Sounded like glass breaking. They went down. They grabbed the weapon. There's multiple weapons in the house because they have a personal bodyguard that stays downstairs. They heard the shots. Ms. Cox grabbed the weapon, went down the stairs, heard shots. She returned fire, dropped the weapon, ran back upstairs. Mr.
That don't
Banks
make
then
sense,
grabbed the
though.
weapon, went to the back porch, laid down.
How
saw
was
3
India
suspects
gonna-
jumping over the fence. He returned, shot more shots at them. They took off running. 3 black males. They're wearing.
So She went all the way downstairs where the burglars were at, grabbed the gun, shot,
If you want the backstory
dropped the
of this
gun,
gentleman,
ran back upstairs.
right
Dirk ran downstairs, grabbed the gun, laid on the balcony, and shot. That don't even make sense.
So
They also say that after they realized that
That's so
Dirk
many
is a
inconsistencies.
gang member, that piqued their interest to look into gang situations. Okay?
there's broken glass downstairs in the basement. There's broken glass upstairs. As soon as you walk in, I saw 3 casings, one upstairs, one on the stairs, and one at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Hey, call Spears so you don't dig your things in. I'm gonna come back around here.
Your crime scene log.
Yeah.
Your crime scene log's been started. Crime scene tapes up only in the front.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's it, and I just got their information.
Who's this? That's one of the.
That's Miss Cox. That's,
Okay, she's
she
one.
now she the
She in handcuffs?
the weapon
Okay.
that she fired.
All right. So it appears, we're kind of caught up to speed. That's most, if not all, the theories that the government is proceeding with as we go to trial. And now we're at jury selection, and now I could play properly Trap Lord Ross, his video. Trap Lord Ross. And his video about
the right spots and all together. But apparently there was some kind of drama where they said wherever Dee Dee was sat, you could see his foot shackles. Obviously, they're allowed to have kind of their own outfits. They're not in the prison clothing anymore. But, Dee Dee was basically apparently, in a position where they said, the jury can see his foot shackles. That's kind of prejudice. That wouldn't be allowed, basically. And they kind of moved them around.
By the way, up to like 6 or 7 people, I think was it 6, that got arrested and indicted. Only 3 are going to trial, so it's Dirk and 2 others. It's only 3. So it's Dirk, Dee Dee, and is it Flock? I forgot who's the last person.
Around, they said that they were going to. I think Dee Dee's lawyer was angling for the foot shackles to be taken off, but the judge was basically like, "Nah." The marshal says foot shackles got to stay on. They got to stay on, and that was that. So they kind of moved them around. They basically got them to where they wanted to be. And then we kind of got to things. And the judge, look, respect to the judge, I think this judge has been very fair. The judge made a very small mistake that was kind of like, it felt like a big deal in the courtroom. I don't think it's going to really affect things, but there was a pretty wild moment where the judge kind of misspoke a little bit, and it was like gasped in the courtroom. I'm going to tell you about that in a sec. But basically, the judge kind of, got to the statement of the case. There was apparently an objection by the defense. They said that there was a sentence in the way that the state were planning on putting forward the charges and explaining the kind of, the trial indictment that they weren't entirely happy with. And there was basically kind of like a sentence that they wanted taken out. The judge overruled that. They basically said, nah, we're keeping it in, like we having it as exactly as it's supposed to be. It is what it is. And then Dee Dee's lawyer said, that Dee Dee shouldn't be mentioned specifically about the revenge motive. They said, well, it alleges the motive for Mr. Banks and the motive for all the co-conspirators. The judge said, look, we're going to have it say that all the co-conspirators conspired to murder Quando Rondo as revenge for the death of King Von. And so basically the prosecutors kind of broke down what was going to be said. The judge kind of agreed, signed off on what was going to be said. Basically, this is the story that the jurors were told, okay? They said all these co-conspirators conspired to murder Quando Rondo as revenge for the death of King Von, and basically the judge would be planning to read the defendant's not guilty plea. The judge basically said, should any agents of the defense get hold of the jurors' names, should that be allowed? And basically what was interesting was Drew Findling and Brian Steele basically said, look, we got one person that's from Atlanta. They're basically like, they're an agent of the defense. We think they should get the jurors' names. We're going to have one designated person who's going to be able to do a little bit of research into their backstories, but not a bunch of people. We can't let the defendants know. We can't let all other types of lawyers back in Atlanta, all this kind of stuff. No, one person's going to be allowed.
They want to keep this jury anonymous. They believe that potentially how dangerous this is,
bro.
that if people know who the jurors are, they could find their family. They could find a way to try to influence them one way or the other.
And the judge said that was allowed. They basically said, look, we don't want to impugn the defense, but the more people that know, the more likely that it's going to leak who these jurors are, what their names are. And basically the judge said, you can tell this one person
They're going to automatically say not guilty
jurors' names
black?
are. They can do their due diligence into them. Either side can investigate the jurors, but it's not really a good thing. He doesn't want excess, digging and investigating and reaching into the jurors' pasts. But, they are allowed on either side to just do a little cursory check to find out whether or not the jurors know anything deeper than maybe what we would expect them to to know. Now, Drew Findling on the defense, obviously, he killed it in the last hearing. He did a really great job on that. And pretty much we kind of heard from him that, you know, they had a certain attorney that was kind of trusted. They passed the bar in Atlanta. They were there to help and do some additional investigation. And they basically said that the government has their own kind of agent that is going to look into the jurors' names, find out what's going on. And basically said, it was quite funny because the prosecution were like, well, what is that person going to do with the names? And the judge was like, well, they're going to look.
I might try to call Traplo Ross. Do you think he's home yet? Try to call.
Probably.
Try to call him when I can.
What does being Jamaican have to do with anything? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the skin color? What does race have to do with anything?
That is what it is. They can't have someone else look into them. There's this one person. They're going to do online searches, just a limited amount of additional investigation to the jurors to make sure that there is nothing improper going on. That's going to be in addition to the questionnaires that are going to be handed out, that have already been handed out to the jurors. And basically, the judge went over what the jurors would be told. They said the jurors' names can only be revealed to these lawyers and one case agent on either side. These names are not typically released. And basically, they were trying to protect the privacy of the jury, which makes complete sense. Now, the judge brought the jurors in, introduced the lawyers, and got the statement of the case as was agreed before the jury was in. So they agreed what was going to be said before the jury was brought in. Then the jury was brought in and basically were explained by the prosecution what the allegations are. The judge emphasized that the jurors are taken under oath, everybody is taken under oath, and they're expected to be truthful in anything they say. The judge also said we're going to talk about the gang issue. Questions about gangs are allowed, but this isn't a gang case. The gang is what kind of connects the relationship between the co-defendants and the motive. King Von's, senior leadership as a black disciple is a big part of why they wanted to get revenge of him. But it wasn't a GDBD gang war. They didn't kill Quando Rondo because he wasn't off. They killed him because he had been involved in a rap beef with King Von, who was a famous gangster, and unfortunately lost his life in that quarrel. Now, they basically said the jury isn't allowed to ask if someone's a member of a gang. They can listen to the testimony and they can kind of get an understanding and decide what they believe. And the judge made it very, very clear. They said that, look, they could decide based on the testimony that they don't believe any of these guys are in a gang, but they still think they committed the murder, and vice versa. They said the jury could decide based on the testimony, yeah, everybody's all part of the gangs, they're all BDs, but they didn't conspire to commit this particular murder. So it was very, very clear, and the judge gave really great instructions just as far as like where this gang.
Okay, so this is jury instructions, y'all. This is really important.
They've been
because
plenty of cases.
Remember, after this trial,
killed people, and they're not.
It's going to take 2 to 3 weeks. But the government says they have 35 witnesses. Dirk
yeah,
says
that's
he has
crazy.
25. You do the math. That's 60.
That's 60 up. 60 witnesses.
Literally
is crazy.
It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a long case.
After 3 weeks, the last thing the jury's going to hear is the instructions by the judge. So you got to both. That's really a big step, because after everything they remember from the trial, you're going to have that. By the way, chat. Should I give my update on whether I'm going to this trial or not? Do y'all care? Should I go to the trial?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Are you like done or what?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm gonna be open and very clear with y'all, and I hope y'all understand.
Yeah, I don't care if you go or not.
Okay.
Trap, like it's already enough with Trap there.
I do want to go to the
With
Dirk
Ross
trial,
there.
and I will. I don't believe, and I probably shouldn't even say this, but I will. I probably won't be there for the beginning of the trial. Okay? Do you want me to tell you why? I'm going to tell you why. It's a legit reason. So.
Yeah, and he has a second trial too.
And obviously, I could still deal with it and go and be there Monday. There's no problem. But I'm going to tell you why. And I thought about it long and hard today. I really did. I really did, Chad. I honestly did. And the reason why I'm not doing it, or the reason my thought for not doing it is actually thinking about Dirk, if you could believe that or not. Okay? Let me see.
On Dirk's books? Dirk got all the money. Why would Act put money on Dirk's books? That don't even make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he has a whole.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
Google file. Oh shit.
So, even though I've never been subpoenaed and I'm not listed as someone who the government claims they want to talk to or wants any info from me.
Right.
When you look at the exhibits that got entered by the court, they're using my interview with Dirk. Now, I told you, I'm in New Jersey. They have not subpoenaed me. They have not asked for extra footage or whatever. There is no extra footage, by the way. But they have not tried to involve me in the case. I don't want to show up day one and they're like, oh, academics here. We're using his shit. They are using my content. Look, excerpt from Banks' interview with academics, excerpt from they're all admitted.
Reese snitches
There's
and
about 5 things that they've admitted. Actually, more than that, because I own the podcast with Takashi, that whatever. So I don't want, when I show up, they say, oh shit, the guy who owns the content is here. Let's fucking hit him with a subpoena. They'll cook a subpoena for me in a day. Even less than a day. They're probably like, so like I don't want to get subpoenaed.
5 hours.
Truthfully. Where now they're saying to me, go give us X, Y, and Z to send Dirk to jail, or let's put you on the stand because you fucking interviewed him. So I thought about it, and this is how I'm looking. I mean, obviously they could subpoena me if they want to. Like, I'm not hiding. There's nothing stopping in Jersey. Them. Clearly, at this point, it's so late in the game. Are they gonna like make sure I get to LA for a trial? No. If I was gonna go to trial, I would do it for myself. So until they deal with the exhibits with me, I don't want to go to court.
I forget Dirk's over here in LA.
There is no longer anything to deal with my interview, which means if I show up to court, it's no use to even put me on the stand or try to get stuff from me because they have already went through that. Right. I don't think I should be there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
I've not
sense.
been subpoenaed. Somebody said I'm scared. Nigga, that it's to help Dirk. If I go there and they subpoena me and they say, oh, okay, we're using like 6 exhibits that you own, we might as well just try to like throw you into the mix or ask you for official copies of those. I don't want to be submitting anything to the government to hurt Dirk. So it's one of those where I'm saying, and I thought about it. Now, granted, if I did go, I would have to go under advice of a lawyer because I have to understand that they might subpoena me, honestly. Okay? Right. Somebody said, how am I helping him? The government wants to use a excerpt of my interview with him. Dirk doesn't want to use that. They admitted it. Hear what I'm saying. A lot of times when they're using content from a media platform, they feel it's of substantive value.
Hold on, I gotta add
that if I'm there for those days and they see me in the galley on opening statements, they might be like, wait, we're using 6 exhibits from academics and he's sitting right there. Give us the fucking subpoena and let's get him to, which that would be the government doing it. Dirk would never call me to the stand. You get what I'm saying? So, somebody said stop overthinking it. No, that's actually a thing. So, here's what I came up with.
My fault, gang. Hold up.
Maybe I think I should call 6ix9ine. No, but 6ix9ine hates Dirk. Fuck.
There you go.
And I've ran this by some legal. Obviously, I have no exposure here criminally.
There you go.
But if I want to make sure I'm not included, it is advised that don't show up until they're done talking about anything with you.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they're gonna use interviews with you, don't be sitting in there where they're like, we could just get this nigga to. I've ran this by some. Oh hey, academics, could you take the stand? So when he told you you don't hear slide for Vaughn, what did you take that to mean? I don't know what she's talking about. So
yeah. I mean, but Dirk, you're dumb, bro.
okay, let's do some call-ins. Let's do some call-ins. All right, let me call. I'm gonna call 6'9" Whack Myron. 6'9" Whack Myron. Right?
That's crazy.
I know. Real quick
conversation. I would call
don't
Whack
like Myron
first.
that much. I know 6'9". Did 6'9" like he got y'all upset last time,
Do Whack
right?
first.
He was mad.
Please leave your message.
Why am I calling him like his old number? Why does everybody get like new numbers every 20 seconds, bro?
Call Whack, bro. I would call Whack.
Let's see. Yo.
Oh yeah, that's Danny. That's Danny.
Yeah, I'm on stream. I gotta ask your opinion on something.
All right, wait, can I call you back 2 seconds? Like, literally, look, I'm just taking a picture real quick. Look, answer FaceTime. I'm gonna call you back 2 seconds real quick. I'm just taking a picture real quick.
All right. You think Whack would know the answer to that?
Yeah, bro. Whack's gonna know.
I think Whack is doing the Adam and No Jumper show, right?
They're like right now as we speak.
Hey, yo, what you want, bro?
Yo,
I'm over here. I got Cuffman, 7 niggas be stripping these niggas right now.
What?
Shit. Yo, you on stream? What you doing?
God, Cuffman just got through interviewing with Adam. Them niggas had 3 transgenders in there. I
Hey, yo, that's
You gotta
wild.
keep them transgenders away from Cuffin, man. You know how
one of these
Cuffin get
little
down.
bastards, one of these little bastards made a pass at my wife. Little motherfucking hat. I ain't tripping, but the nigga didn't have no shoes on.
Oh, nah.
Nigga with no shoes on, think he gonna holler at that?
Wait, I thought Blueface had the circus. Sound like y'all got the circus right now.
Hey, what's up, though? You know, they in here. The narrative is game discount because he said he chose pick a side. He chose homicide. I said, bro, game don't do no
Stripping who?
When he say something, he gonna say it.
That shit was left
I mean,
immediately,
you never
bro.
know. If Kendrick felt a way about Drake coming to Compton, he might feel a way about his record.
Me and Top Dog killed that shit 2 weeks ago. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all not gonna see it. Actually, Kendrick is gonna be in the studio with Game in 3 days.
You're lying. No, you're lying. Whack, you're lying.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the studio with Game in 3 days.
Whack, you're lying.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'll make a bet with you. I'll make a bet that it happens.
Hold
on. You like making bets? Can we make a bet?
What?
I make a bet that Kendrick will not be in the studio with Game in 3 days.
You saying that Kendrick ain't gonna be in here in 3 days?
He will not be in the studio with the Game in 3 days.
Okay, here go the bet. You can't stream for 12 months.
Fuck.
In no shape, form. You can't go on nobody's stream. You can't turn on your stream.
Oh, damn.
If you stream, every time you stream, you got to give me 100,000.
Okay.
You ready back?
Wait, hold on. And then in the reverse,
if you went both wrong,
in reverse,
I'll be coming to live with you for a year.
Oh hell no!
No. In reverse, listen, your queen, I would never deprive you from that. In reverse, you can't be on Clubhouse for 12 months.
That's too easy, I'm barely on there now. My team just
stop it. The 100 side would die without you.
Hey yo, you know they ready to go in on you because you like 4 months late on telling them you gonna pull up.
Who?
You, nigga. You done told them 4 times you pulling up.
Who?
Told who?
Wait, who though? 100 side. No, I got you. Well, if you say you barely on it, that's why. Hold on, I got a real question for you. Because I was planning a Los Angeles trip next week. I was gonna show up and I was gonna do my big journalism by doing, me and Trap Lord, we're gonna cover the Dirk trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, and this I'm asking you like
it ain't been nobody in his court days, bro. They called me last night.
But let me ask you this question. So, after talking to some people who, they know how this works, and this is the feds.
Yeah, bro.
They're using 6 excerpts that's either from my interview or things that I'm involved with. I was advised to not show up early in case they say, oh shit, we're using 6 exhibits from academics, and he's sitting right there, and they hit me with a subpoena.
No, you want to show up because they can't subpoena you on the spot. The worst they can do is say, you can't be in here because of this and kick you out. And then it goes crazy in the block. Act getting kicked out of Lil Durk's trial is crazy.
That'll go viral,
Nah, Whack, you just flip this around for me.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah,
so they just serve you right there. Look, Act.
Yeah, that's true. They can't subpoena you right there.
Your ass would have been.
Yeah, so I talked to an attorney, and they basically said, listen, of course we could fight it, and obviously at that point the trial's going on. They're not going to wait for this. We could try to but do you want to even get it there, because they might try some funny shit. But I'm like, I don't really think nothing I got going on.
First of all, Act, listen.
Yeah.
The worst thing we never want to see Act is in handcuffs and going to jail. That can't happen.
Yeah,
Act,
I'd
be real. Let's just put it on the table. What's wrong with Act getting subpoenaed? That's even more viral.
Yeah, but if I take the stand, I got to do the Mob James, where I look at Dirk and say, Dirk, I ain't trying to send you to jail, man. I ain't trying to send you to jail. You heard what Mob James said?
Mob James said he wasn't trying to send him in jail, then said everything to send him in jail.
Stop.
He said, okay, listen, he said, the questions y'all asking me is going to send him to jail. They said, okay, but why was y'all trying to kill him? Yeah, we was trying to kill him and Baby Lane because they killed Tupac. But Keefy D, you ain't heard it. Oh, that nigga is calling on everybody.
The only thing that's entertaining about it is the fact that this was just retarded.
Listen, I'm going to be real.
That's the only entertaining thing about it.
The safest place for him was in jail.
Why?
After they played the proffer, the niggas that was in there, and he said, they talking about Zip. They said, well, we need to get to this dude. He said, you want me to try to get to him and bait him in and get him somewhere? What you want me to do? He told on everybody. Pat, he told on everybody.
Wait, you sure that's in the trial? Hold on, I ain't watched today's
It's in the trial, bro. I send you the clip live today. They're playing the audio, his voice today. I don't know how you ain't covering this shit. Listen, I'm going to be real. This is why Atlanta niggas going to be mad at you. The shit that went on in Atlanta ain't got nothing on this shit. You supposed to bet on that type.
So you're telling me there's more telling in this case? Stop it, Whack. You need to
way more telling. Man,
that's crazy.
This shit make Atlanta look like the Godfather.
Stop it, Whack.
Oh, bro. Go pull up today's live interview when they played the proffers. The federal agent yesterday broke down everything KVD told them, and today they're playing the live tapes of KPD telling who's selling what dope, where, who did what, who didn't what from who, this, that, from New York to D.C. to Philly, all the way back across to Compton.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, for you not to attack us over here about him, Atlanta should really say you got something against them. Because ain't nothing them niggas did combined.
So you're telling me
with this nigga.
Right now after this, like, basically, at least in this TVD case, California and the West Coast, they're taking the title from Atlanta.
And not only what's going to make it worse, when Big U trial come, it's going to be
Big U not doing no telling, Whack. We got
you got a bunch of niggas, listen, you got a bunch of big names telling on him.
Who's telling on Big U? Ain't nobody telling on Big U.
50, 60 of his homies in tow.
Damn.
Is Loose Cannon not telling though? Sweetie!
Loose been trying to tell Loose been trying to tell since he been in there. We just keep blowing his cover. Shout out to Ghost, one of the exposers. Bro, we send you all the tapes when his attorney calls us trying to get us to help him cooperate. We send them to you. Them is real. Look, Act. The motherfucker tried to say what I sent you and you played was fake, but yet the attorney sent you a cease and desist. If it's fake, why is he sending you a cease and desist?
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
Remember the broad tried to call and say, Wack had somebody posing as that. Then why is the real attorney sending you a cease and desist?
Oh man, I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, because that's him.
I'm hungry.
Go listen to today's live. It's been going on the last couple hours. They're playing the proper tapes of this, bro. They had another Crip get up there earlier today. He's thinking he's gonna troll on some little Woody shit. Dirt Rock, the nigga Dirt Rock. They asked him, "Wasn't you part of this campaign?" It's a whole snitching circuit. And they started telling him every time he met with the police, he said, "I just talked about drugs, that's it." A real Crip dude thought he was going to get up there and try to defend Keefe D.
Damn.
And they started hitting him with his ratting. Hey, bro,
Everybody ratting.
hey, I'm telling you.
Everybody
I ain't gonna lie to
ratting.
you. Hey, listen, before we could get to California, I gotta figure out why there's so many niggas snitching in this Dirk case.
Yeah.
Hey, they
Hey,
said.
what did I tell you?
Hey,
I
whack,
told
whack,
you them niggas
whack,
was going to tell.
whack. They said, and you might have missed this. You probably covered on the Hunter side. I know Ghost or somebody come. Hey, OTF Jam supposedly took a deal with the feds to confess to every murder he did, and he had posted on Instagram. He said, "Tell me tell me something I'm doing that Sammy the Bull ain't doing."
Oh,
he
right.
compared himself to Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, he did.
He also said, "Here's my pin drop. I'm on house arrest. Come see me about it then."
Yeah.
I think he like one of them killer rats. He's like Alpo.
He's a killer rat. Bro, listen, let me tell you what's going to happen over the next 2 years.
Yeah, those
After
killer
this
rats are
TVD
crazy.
shit
They're getting
and
out of
the
wild.
Big U shit and the Dirk shit, and they see nobody did nothing to these dudes for telling.
Yep.
Everybody sitting in there with another 10 years left or looking at 15, they going to say, shit, all the killers that's getting the money then told, it's more snitches in the in crowd than the other crowd.
Yep.
Fuck that. I'm telling too.
Yep.
I watch.
And they're getting famous and making a bag off
What they
it.
do to them niggas? They didn't do nothing. Man, them niggas running around here balling, making it rain in the strip
You
club.
snitching for a
They got
bag?
the
Shit, I'm
women, them
snitching
niggas
for
pulling up
mac
in
and
Rolls Royces
mac and
shit.
cheese
And this
with
nigga
some
in here
ribs and
sitting on
shit.
15 years or another
I'm
10.
snitching for a
and he know where
Whopper.
3 bodies is at with the guns at. Who did it?
Better not do crime with me.
Man,
Bro,
I'm snitching for a Happy
do you
Meal.
believe that Dirk's lawyer, he got the best lawyers known to man? Do you think he could beat, 35 snitches?
he can't beat a man's Cody's telling on him, bro. Ain't nothing he can do. All he can do is wait for the ASUSA to slip up and do something like that. But, bro, like, I fuck with Dirk, but I told y'all, I said, bro, when you put 30 years in front of a nigga been living 24 years, he gonna tell.
Yeah.
See, with me, everybody I fuck with, I know if they gonna tell it now. Adam tell it. Adam, ain't you telling? I'm telling. He telling.
I'm telling.
So guess what? I don't do nothing around Adam to tell.
Ask Adam
Now,
why
I
you
might
don't go
bait
to the
you
why
in
you don't go
try
to the trial.
come over here to kill me. I might bait you in to try to come kill me, right? When Adam's standing right there, cause he gonna tell.
Ask Adam why he's not going to the trial. Because listen, if I pop up to LA, of course I'm gonna come do the Adam and Wax show. You know, if I'm there, I got to do the Adam and Wax show. You know,
Adam
right?
will go with you to the little Dirk trial. Adam will go. I'm OTF.
You
I'm
will?
OTF. Yeah.
Bring all the killers. Adam will go with you, bro. 600 to go with you too. I just don't fuck with courtrooms.
I feel you. Hold on. 6ix9ine call me.
People to the courtroom.
6ix9ine's my correspondent. Hold on. I'm gonna call you right back. Yo. All right. 6ix9ine. I got you here. This is a very important. You would know the best of this. We don't lie, by the way. So of course I want to go to this Dirk trial. I got a last minute warning to say, hey, if you care about Dirk, you should know that there is 6 or 7 exhibits that is used in your content that is going to be presented.
I told you that.
They might hit you with a subpoena the first day you show up on some, wait, this nigga's here? Do you think that's possible? I just talked to Wack. Wack is like, nah, even if they did, you hit your lawyer because it's fight it, they're not going to get you on the stand.
All right, so watch this, right? Ready for the expert?
Mm-hmm.
Ready for the expert?
If they do subpoena you, it won't be for this trial, right? And I'm going to tell you why.
What you mean?
I'm going to tell you why. You could go there and not even trip about nothing. Because everything that's supposed to be used for this trial was already pre-discussed before the trial started. That's why there's pre-trial hearings where they say, can we use this? Can we use this? Give us the 3500 material. Who's the testifying? They can't add a person who's testifying because the judge has to approve everything so it could be fair. Now Dirk's lawyers can't say, Dirk's lawyers, if they call you up and say, yo, we subpoena you right now, Dirk's lawyers say, wait, you guys didn't say academics was testifying.
Yo.
So we didn't have time to prepare to even question them. It's impossible. That's why there's pre-trial hearings to know everything that could be used and cannot be used.
You're so fucking good at this shit. The nigga said the 3500 material. I Googled it. It says, in federal criminal cases, 3500 material refers to prior recorded statements or reports by government witnesses. Under this, prosecutors are required to turn these over to the defense only after the witness has finished. Yo, nigga, nigga, you know the federal system back in front, huh?
And that's how I know this nigga is cooked. He's cooked. And this another thing that we didn't speak when we was on stream. This is another thing. Remember, we didn't speak on this. Let niggas go up there and try. Like I seen a lot of comments saying, "Oh, niggas need to go and YSL Woody that shit." You're not. This is not the state. This is not fucking Fulton County, Atlanta. This is United States of America versus blah.
He's literally against the feds.
The feds do not play that shit. The moment they ask you your name and you say, "Oh, what's your name?" "Oh, I don't recall." Get the fuck off the stand. Contempt of court. Get up out of here. Next witness. They do not play that.
Yo, by the way,
they prep you. That's what prepping is. They not playing that shit.
OTF Jam, who is co-conspirator 2, who is a shooter.
Yeah.
Yo, apparently he took a deal.
Cooked.
He hopes to get 20 years, but apparently he's going to be telling on several murders. And that's why when he posted on Instagram, he said, "Tell me what I'm doing that Sammy the Bull didn't do." Sammy the Bull admitted to 19 murders, nigga.
That's cool. But let's not shy away and forget what I just said.
He sound like he's not playing games. He sound like he's for real.
All right, I'm not saying that they are. I'm addressing the comments. Let niggas think they going up there acting like I don't recall. Yo, what do you do for a living? Breathe. The moment you start acting stupid on that shit, you're out of here. This is the feds. This is not Fulton County people who don't know how to run a fucking. This is not state. This is federal court.
Hey, did you ever, like, when you took your plea, did you ever be like, you know what? I'm down to say certain shit, but certain shit I'm about to play.
All right. So again,
you can't do that.
Remember when I had that Black TV interview and it was like,
you going for perjury?
You started telling the world. No, the moment you on that stand, they ask you something. The moment you try to act stupid, lie. Remember, these niggas prepped for you. They have a 3500 material. Once you're on that stand, the best thing, their goal is to catch you in a lie. Oh, you don't want to talk about this? You don't want to talk about this? Oh, look, jury, you gonna believe this kid? Oh, he don't know. Oh, look, in 2018, he right here, him and Cardi B in LA. As blood saying flu. Remember that whole shit?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a liar. Jury. So his whole testimony, throw it out. You get it?
Yep.
You can't go in there saying, "No, I only want to talk about this. I can't talk about that." You're subpoenaed under oath. That's it. Your 5K1, gone. Your Rule 35, whatever you want, gone. You're in the trash. Now you're labeled. Now you're labeled a rat. And you're about to do jail time.
I feel like you could damn.
Yeah, he should know.
A goddamn attorney, because
he should
know the system really well.
No, but understand me. I think people really love being stupid. They want us to be stupid with them. Like, yo, this nigga is crazy. This nigga, super rat. No, nigga, you just want me to be stupid like you, fucking working on. I'm not gonna be stupid for a nigga putting fries in a bag. I'm not doing that, nigga. Y'all be stupid. That's y'all lane.
Yeah. How'd you learn all this shit though? Is it like just kind of like reading through your shit?
By being human, nigga. By being a fucking civilized human being that say, yo, do I want to be ignorant hood nigga my whole life? No. Let me have common sense, because in the time we live in, common sense is not so common. Let me just have my own backbone. Let me just see the things for what it is. Not be like, nah, that ain't gangster to be smart. Nah, I'm not being these niggas, bro. Let these niggas be stupid.
Yep.
That's why they in the position they in now.
Hey, okay, give me an official prediction. How
He's
many?
cooked.
Yeah, he's cooked.
How many years are we talking about?
I don't know. I just know he's cooked. Remember, even if he beats, this is the thing, bro. You know this. You should be telling the people this. Even if he beats the murder for hire, he got to beat the stalking, right?
Yeah, he has to
Even
beat
if he
that
beats the
shit.
stalking, he got to beat the other shit. And even if he gets found not guilty in all things, nigga, you're not coming home. You got to face another murder. So, bro, it's like he's cooked.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah, it's a tough road. You know what I mean?
You
but
doing
like, you never
life
know.
in
You gotta
there.
have hope. It's like YNW Melly.
But hear me out. What do you mean hope? YNW Melly is fighting a state case. Y'all keep comparing Brian Still, Young Thug, YNW Melly. Y'all keep focusing. State is the minor leagues to the federal government. You get it?
Yeah.
This is FBI versus a detective who's working 70 hours a week, 1,000 cases, eating donuts in his car. The feds is not. The feds is like, I could go to sleep 18 hours a day, and all the technology I already have bugging your phone, all of this shit. You're cooked, nigga.
Yep.
Yo, all right, hold on. Young boy beat them on a gun case.
Listen. First of all, that's not murder for hire, and I keep saying this.
That's
bro.
different. Yeah, that's way different.
Young boy didn't beat a gun case. He beat a probation violation where he fought the violation of being a felon in possession. His thing, he already had a case. He couldn't have a gun. He was on house arrest. You get it? He had a gun inside. He was fighting the violation. So the best thing he to do to not to cop out to the violation, he has to take it all the way. You get it?
Okay. I'm hearing. I'm rocking.
You get it? Young boy never beat the feds. He beat the violation where they say, yo, you're on house arrest. We found a gun in your house. You're on probation.
Oh, no, not that. I'm talking about when he went to Cali and they caught him with a gun in the Maybach and they chased him and the dog was there. He took that to trial. He got found not guilty for that.
It's like
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about when
just
the
because
feds,
it's the feds doesn't
the
mean
federal
it's...
case where there was no cameras allowed in the courtroom, and they
sense,
said not guilty. That was for a federal probation violation, felon in possession. That's what I'm talking about. The feds. I don't care about LA state. Like, you can look it up. He was a felon in possession of. That's the only reason he got pardoned. You know what a pardon is? You can't pardon a nigga who doesn't have a federal case. Federal pardons only come for Fed cases. The only way you could get pardoned in the state is a governor pardoning you, the governor of Los Angeles, the governor of California, the governor of Florida, not governor of LA, Orange County. No, it's the governor of a state. That's the only people. So, like I said, bro, like, stop. This is why so many young people go to jail. They be like, NBA young boy beat it, but they don't know. No, he did not. They beat a violation, probation violation. And that's why the pardon came after. Who did it? Brian Cohen, the same guy that did Kodak's, same guy that did Lil Wayne's, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. He's the one who got the pardon for them.
Exactly. I wish you had a hot sit down.
I ain't gonna lie, but Boosie went to the wrong nigga. I could have gave him the plug.
Boosie spent all that money. He could have bought fucking a new set of fish for his lake.
Yeah.
And they could have built 2 new houses on his estates.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? All right, so cool. All right, so now, chat, I'm getting advice. It looked like I could be at the trial. You know, I just want to give Dirk one of these, like, you know, what up, my nigga?
Remember,
like, you know,
if the feds is not stupid. If the feds bring you on the stand, you know, who wins the case?
You said what?
If the feds bring Livingston Allen, DJ Academics on that stand, right? You show up and they say, "Oh shit, look who's there." Bring him on the stand. Lil Durk walks home. He goes home.
You think so?
Because that's insufficient. Like, I forgot the word for it, but they didn't give Durk's time to
okay, yeah. No, you're right about that.
Like, you know what I mean?
No, you're right about that.
That's cheating. They gonna be like, nigga, where did this nigga come from? We didn't even have time to get our questions ready, and that's a whole bunch of shit.
Now you're right about that.
I'm always right.
I give you some credit.
Yo, let me tell you this too, bro. Remember, the only loser here, the only winner here is me. Dirk goes to jail. Vaughn is dead. Even if Dirk beats it, not bringing Vaughn back. Lil Tim's still alive. He rapping about the shit. The nigga, it's a lose. Like, you lost, nigga. Your man is dead. Yo, put it like this and tell your, all right, yo, tell your chat to hear me real quick. They can hear me?
They can hear.
Yo, chat, this is gonna hurt y'all, but I want y'all to hear it. And y'all can't even talk back, so y'all really gotta hear me.
By the way, they're upset.
No, wait, hold on. Let me just say this.
They say you disrespected them last time because they do not put fries in no bag.
Nah, but listen. Let me talk. Let me say this, and this is the perfect example for me to like kill their whole ego right now. This is chess, right? NBA YoungBoy's on one side of the board. Little Dirk is on the other side of the board, right? When NBA YoungBoy killed Dirk's queen, he killed Vaughn. That's his breadwinner that can move every type of way, right? When they killed King Vaughn, they killed the queen, right? When Little Dirk got so fucking ahead of himself and so mad, he started irrationally playing. He killed a pawn. Who's Little Pab? Little Pab doesn't make no money for Quando Rondo. Doesn't make no money for Little Tim. Doesn't make no money for NBA YoungBoy. You lost a queen, and you literally got checkmated right now for going for a pond. I just killed y'all niggas, bro. Understand that they took your queen, you got ahead of yourself, killed the pawn, and then got checkmated. Now you lost your queen, you get checkmated in court, you're done. Game over, nigga. You killed somebody that don't even matter to that game. Don't got no money, can't, it's nothing. It's a pawn. You killed the pawn and you got your queen took, fucked, and buried, nigga. Get it?
Yeah, I understand.
Because Little Tim, the bishop that ate the queen, the bishop or the horse who ate the Little Tim who killed Vaughn, is still on the board. You went for a pawn just because you're so mad.
Chat, okay, I'm gonna be honest. His analogy makes sense if we're thinking about like who has been affected more. We got to say Vaughn and Dirk being removed from the.
He was a breadwinner for OTF. He was a breadwinner for a lot of mouths to feed. You get it? They killed somebody that matters. When they killed Bat, they killed somebody who don't bring nothing to the table. Anyway, I walk shit down. I'ma holler at you.
All right. Oh boy. All right, chat. Sounds like, I've gotten my amateur advice. Looks like I should just keep my lawyer on speed dial. But fuck it. Sounds like we should be in LA, huh?
Hmm?
Should we call I feel like we should call Trap Lil Ross. Should we call Trap Lil Ross, chat? Should we call Trap Lil Ross? Let me see. Let me see.
If anything, Lil Tim got a bag off that shit.
Trap getting over.
And he's still walking
he might
around.
be knocked out. Actually, no, he's still in court. I think. It's on LA time, man. He's probably filming a video.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If he's around, he'll hit us. Holy. All right, we are getting some feedback about the game song with Drake that we premiered, people. We gotta, of course, what matters? What does Hitta J3 thinks? Hitta J3, after we premiered that song, the number one person I was worried about, what does this guy think, was you. He says that song with Game and Drake is not new and is not no diss to Dot. Game still a homie regardless what you hear. He not going to diss Kendrick. Okay, hit a J3. Okay. Who else? Who else? I heard there was some people talking. Who else has responded to this, chat? Who else has responded? Oh, has Glasses Malone responded? I know he won't talk about the game. Let's see. Glasses Malone. Glasses Malone. Let's see what he's saying about stuff. What's his like?
Yeah, he's weird for saying kicking Drake's back in. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Why do you make it sound so zesty for?
Is he on Twitter? No, G Malone. Okay. Here we go. Let's hear what he got to say. Oh my God, he's talking a lot. Okay, let me see. All right, here we go. Okay, what is he talking about?
He's just saying a bunch of random shit.
G Malone's like manic to me, you know. Let me see.
Is that it for Lil Durk?
Okay,
I think it
is.
is.
6ix9ine, I think. Okay, damn. He seems upset. He says, it's never blow over. It's fuck you niggas for life. Damn. Oh, man. What's this? So you plan to talk about Drake and act every day for a check? He's like, just like you flip burgers, we all got to get it done. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Glasses Malone could talk about me and Drake every day. Or just talk about Drake. It's fine. What is he talking about? Okay, he's just beefing with fans. All right, never mind. What does he think about this record? Nobody knows? Okay, never mind. Oh, I know he's going to have a 3-hour podcast about this game song. Not for 1 second. Okay. Shout out to the West Coast, man. I feel like, you know.
All right. All right, let's play some R6. There you go.
4 is reinforcing its location. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
All right.
Reloading.
4 eliminated.
He got busy. Nice job.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Is taken out. Got eyes on him. Enemy devices are dark. I've detected an enemy device.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Hey, yo. That guy cheating? That guy cheating, chat? How's his revolver shooting so fast?
Be ready to engage Op 4.
We're probably coming from here.
Down to 10 seconds.
The battery? That's crazy. They're NPCs, right? Is that this guy?
One friendly operator remaining.
This guy's an NPC.
Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
My gosh, I'm dying to NPC? That's crazy, yo. I suck. But that's the whole plan. I'm trying to get better. That's crazy. I suck. Why does it take so long to load?
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Jammer ready to activate. Jammer ready.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds and counting.
And it's crazy because I don't know the minimap. There's no minimap.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Initiating jammer.
Swapping mag.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
At least I got a kill now. Think the Waffles is a real person? Wait, so that means I got team killed. Wow. That's the one that was 6%. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Ash fires an explosive breach round that burrows into a surface and automatically detonates. Okay, I might use that one. Thermite. That's an X. Thermite. Charge that destroys reinforced walls. Whatever. I might use that one. Been through smoke. Orla. So it's nanowatts to give allies and HQs and revive those who are down. It's kind of busted, no? Why are there so many operators? One just gives health. Ash. Oh, I could unlock her? I'll try her. Defenders. Got a one the same line. Oh, anything metal. Hard wire. Control cell. I'll probably use this one. Bandit. As defender. Attacker will probably be Ash or Striker. Yeah, Ash or Striker and Bandit as a defender. What does that even mean? Purchase operators in one package. Oh. Oh damn, they want real money with that? That don't even make sense. What? And then how does the battle pass work? do I know? Yeah, this shit don't even fucking make sense. How do I I've only played 3 matches in 2 hours. That's crazy. I'll be back real quick. What are we, attackers? I don't even know where we're at.
Be ready to engage Op 4.
Reloading.
Why the fuck would you do that? Oh, you're a dumbass. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Shield deployed. Barbed wire set.
5 seconds.
Loading new magazine.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Activated. Change.
Reload.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
This guy's smurfing? Probably. Probably smurfing. Bandit. Okay. Yeah, that last guy. Yeah, crazy movement. What's he doing with these lobbies?
Be ready to engage Op 4.
All fortified!
Place device. Device placed.
Seconds to insertion.
Set barbed wire.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Device set. Device placed. Reloading. Barbed wire ready.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Those ones got crazy recoil. Attack. Okay. Now random. I'll go with Ash. Alright. Child, we've been live for 2 hours. I don't know how streamers go like 8 hours doing this crap. Like, don't get me wrong, they probably get motivated with the money.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
But like, doing this like this, like, dang it. Well, they're not gonna be up here, they're gonna be downstairs. Where the hell are they at?
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion.
I don't even know how to get down there.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it. eliminated.
Nowhere to be found, yo. Yo, that guy might be cheating. Maybe. Just maybe. Another back-to-back win. I didn't even use her ability. So you could do that to any sort of appearance, no wall. Well, that's pretty cool from like Tomb Raider. I was gonna say Resident Evil, my fault. F Rose was gonna say it's too pink. Won't you be like very easily spottable? Or does that not matter? $33. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. White, blue. Like how you could just customize your guns. I feel like the best one goes with white. Black's cool. I go with that one. Crazy. Oh cool, it's only one? Oh, speed. That one just gives you faster reload. This one lets you run fast. Damage, ooh, stronger damage. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll go with this one. It's cool. Doing full paint. Well, this is like actual fucking money, right? Yeah. Why did they only got phase? What the fudge? Never mind. Has significantly more recoil. Damn, this one's crazy recoil. I didn't even look at the recoil pattern. This one gives you the most recoil, or the most recoil. I really use them more. Alright, chat. That's enough for today. I will catch you guys again tomorrow for another 2 hours. I'm gonna be streaming every single day.